Hello guys, and welcome here to the Jello Cup Series. This is race number 5. Yes, you heard it right, race number 5 here today from the Auto Club Speedway. Today we present to you the Auto Club 400. I'm Brian James up here in the booth, and starting on the pole today will be Dustin Davis in that number 5. To his outside will be a guy who's been close this season but no cigar. Eric Faden is starting in second. Real quickly, we want to look at your knockout qualifying results on your screen. Again, Proto Marat's unfortunately just the luck he's having. It is not good for that 19 team right now. But Giorgio Stumu having a good run. Eric Faden's made all 5 races so far. I'm sure that 8 team is very happy. But again, I want to iterate to you guys, after this race, we're going to see the top 33 change. Okay, obviously the 33 guys that were locked in to the field the first 5 races, they may slip outside of that top 33 threshold. Which means some of these guys that are outside will be inside now. There are guys on the danger line, in the danger zone. There are guys who are feeling comfortable. I mean, Eric Faden, he made the race. He should be good to go because he's been running up front. There are guys who are good to go. There are other guys who may not be feeling safe. And the big thing is, you don't want to have to qualify on time entering Sonoma because that's our first road course of the season. It's a great unknown. And essentially, as I say every year, these are wild card races at the road courses. Nothing is a given. And we have 6 of them on the schedule. It's just like the super speedways. We got 6 of those on the schedule. We got 2 dates at Daytona and Talladega. We got Zenjoltis, and we got Ricky Raceway to wrap up the season. So I consider those 6 races, the 6 road course races, they're a wild card race. Anyone can win these. Anything can happen. Guys at the front of the front part of the point standings could lose and fall apart. Hey, that's basically what I'm gonna get at right there. Anything could happen in those races. Anything could happen here today. Obviously, we do have restrictor plates on these cars, as we have for the last few seasons. We got a little bit of a shorter distance. We got some less pit stops coming. We'll see that all in the keys to the race coming up in a moment. But real quickly, let's roll the intro and we'll be back with your starting lineup here on GCN in just a moment. You are watching the Gaming Collaboration Network, home of the Jello Cup Series.
Oh man, through turns 3 and 4, we're going to have ourselves another photo finish, and I believe this time the 43 Tim Randolph will win at Daytona.
The Lift National Series. Here we go. They make their way through turns 3 and 4. The pace car will peel off. And for the first time ever, the Lift National Series is green here at Daytona. The Hitachi Truck Series. And here we go. The pace truck is gonna peel off. And for the first time ever in GCN history, we have a truck series, and we are underway under the lights here at Daytona in Tuesday night heat. Start for us. Your GCN presentation starts right now. Welcome back. Let's show you the starting lineup on the left-hand side of your screen. As you saw yesterday in the Lift National race, we had a new graphics package. It's not much. We're still going to be using some of the same graphics, but this is just so you guys can see the lap times. So that way we can also show you the keys to the race all on one graphic. That's why I did it. That's the only change thus far. And again, the attention will be up front as we get ready to go here at Auto Club. That 12 team, they're starting 5th. That car won last season. Can they go back to back? Or will Dustin Davis and Eric Faden have something to say about it? Will anyone have something to say about it? The green flag waves were underway at Auto Club. Oh, we got a crash back there. It's your points leader. Diego Yepes crashes. And without a doubt, his day is over. That is a tough break for the points leader. I think Charles Sanford might add a piece of it. And we got another big wreck. The 78 went up and over. Jordan Anderson. Oh man, those guys are going to make it through. Dan Hummel, he for sure will fall outside of the top 33 after that. David Paschal's going to have to be worried. Astrid Flores, Tyler Faden, who was having a great run. And the 43 didn't even take the initial start, so now he will be trapped behind the pace car trying to battle back. As Dustin Davis, oh no, never mind, he won't be. Dustin Davis has the lead. Let's go see what happened. So we got 2 wrecks to show you. First one, of course, is Diego Yepes. You see they're just running 4 wide off the corner. He gets hooked by the 37 hard into that outside wall. He drags Mohammed Zain Abdullah with him. And it looks like the 16 of Tyler Faden, the 24 of Nate Rattray, all involved in that portion of the wreck. Up ahead, what happened to that 96? Astrid Flores, that was the next guy in line for the points lead, or in the points battle. See 5 wide. And right there you see the 3 hooks them and they all just go up the track. Xavier Rain, Astrid Flores up and over. David Paschal tagged as well. So was Mickey Martinez in that 95. And you see up there the 38 just hard into the side. And that 78 of Jordan Anderson. That is a tough break all around for these guys. A tough way to start the race on lap number 1. Let's bring you back to the green in just a moment. And welcome back. You see the list of guys out of the race. David Paschal, Mohammed Zain Abdullah, Dylan Ibrahimian, Chris Smith, one of the go-or-go homers. That's a tough break for him. He certainly won't be in the top 33. Neither will Dan Hummel, in all likelihood. You see the 65 Xavier Rain also out. A tough start for Western New York Autosport this season. And Diego Yepes also out. Could the points lead change hands? That's going to be the question. Up front, though, we restart with Eric Faden in the lead. Dustin Davis second. Max Anderson third. Joshua Sakali fourth. In fifth is Matt Dixon. 6th, Alexander Rose. 7th, Samet Ozkan. 8th, Ricky Johnson. 9th, Scott Upton. 10th is Zach Fitzwater. We're back underway here at Auto Club. And we'll see if they fan out once again. You see they already are a little bit further back. The 6 is off the pace, certainly with the damage they sustained. And Dustin Davis, keep in mind they did pit under the caution. I'm sorry I didn't bring that to you. But Dustin Davis will go back to the race lead. He lost the lead on pit road, but he regains it here. Here comes the 12. Here comes the 4 as well. The 4 is making up some ground in the middle of the pack there. Also back there is Patrick Smith, the Season 4 champ. And you know for a fact he'd love to get to victory lane. He entered this race, I believe, 27th or 28th in the point standings. He's on the borderline. As are a lot of these guys that are running up front. Here goes Samet Ozkan. He will take the race lead. But here comes the 4 with the 42. As Scott Upton actually is the race leader. And he will clear in that Coke Energy Chevrolet. And he's going to run away with this. Look at them. They're side by side back there. Also coming up is that 10 of Sky Commons. They moved the 4 up the track a little bit. Up ahead is lap traffic, that 88 of Dick Clark. This lap traffic moment presented by Zach Fitzwater's Angriness. Yeah, that's our new sponsor, by the way. There goes Dustin Davis. He wants the lead back. More lapped cars coming up, presented by Zach Fitzwater's Angriness. Oh, the 21 just merged. And I think just cut off a bunch of leaders. That won't make anybody happy. And look back there, that 53 of Dallas Jordan, I think, just cracked the top 10. She started right at the back of this field. And she is now a factor in this race. Up ahead is that 78 of Jordan Anderson. Here comes the 10 now. No one's really able to challenge Scott Upton yet, and Upton was a factor in yesterday's race. He just didn't win it, unfortunately. It was Tim Randolph yesterday winning it, and let's see how he's faring today. Oh yeah, that's right, he's off the pace, unfortunately, in 32nd. I forgot he was involved in that earlier wreck. So not the day going that they wanted to have for that 6 team. To the line, it's a side-by-side battle, won by Scott Upton for that lap. But the 78 is coming up, and he could have a factor in who leads this race. BJ McLeod Motorsports there, but up front it's RPM's driver. Oh, the 43 is slowing down. Is he coming to the pit lane? Yes, he is. So more pit stops for the Cup guys today than yesterday for the Lift guys. As the 10 of Sky Commons leads, the caution is out. We had another wreck in turn 3 and 4 this time. We want to show you the pit stops. You see some of these guys that pitted, they're going to be allowed to get their lap back, it looks like. That's good. Casey Naneko's all banged up. Likely was involved in that crash. Here come some of the others off the pit lane, and the question will be, well, obviously they will assume the race lead. It's a tough break for Michael Collins and Sky Commons. And obviously Casey Naneko, he's going to have a lot of damage to fix. And we'll see how the lead changes hands coming up. But here they come. See, the 10 is in. Some of the lapped guys pitting too. That's usually not allowed in the first lap of pit stops. But here goes Casey Naneko. He will lead a lap. That's the good news. So bonus point for them after what seems to be a rough day. And you see the 11 is going to win by a mile off the pit lane. Well, let's go see what happened. This one had a little something to do with Carter Joey in that 14, our most recent race winner. He gets hooked by that 88, and up the track he goes, nowhere to go for Casey Naneko. Tough break for them, but thankfully I believe it's only a 2-car crash. And we'll be able to continue. They should be able to continue here. Let's take you back to the green. We're past the halfway point in this race, and we're ready for the restart here. Man, this pit sequence has not been kind to Dustin Davis today. He's certainly going to have a word with his pit crew. But it will be Dallas Jordan leading the race after starting from the back. Dustin Davis will be second, Max Anderson third, Eric Faden is fourth, Jesse James is in fifth. Good run going for that 66 group. Sixth is the 500 winner Chase Miller. Seventh is Scott Upton. Eighth is Alexander Rowe. Ninth is Tyler Rattray. And 10th is Nathan Faden. A good run, by the way, for that Germain Racing team. And they needed one. Here we go. It's going to be a good mix of damaged race cars and fast ones at the front as the green flag waves were back underway at Auto Club. Dustin Davis thought he had a run. He pulled back to the inside and behind Dallas Jordan. He just didn't have a strong enough run to get around that 53. Here comes Chase Miller on that bottom lane. Don't rule him out. Last time we ran restrictor plates on a track, he was the race winner. And again, after this we go to Sonoma and then we go to Michigan. Those are our next two events. Of course, Michigan is in October. We don't have an exact date or time for that yet, but we will soon. Of course, that announcement coming at the end of the month on Discord when those races will be out. But we know for a fact Sonoma will be next Sunday. It'll be at 3:15 p.m. Eastern here on YouTube. And Dallas Jordan's going to continue to lead here. Here comes the 4 trying to mount a run once again back there. And here comes brain fart there. Here comes Samet Ozkan in that 22 making a run. He's now up to third once again. See, the top four have basically broken away. There goes to Meadowscon with Alexander Rowe. The Ford teammates, basically. Not teammates, but Ford teammates battling it out. Now Rowe will look for second himself. The defending champ trying to make something happen. And here comes Rusty Potts. He has not made an event since the 500. He would certainly like a visit to Victory Lane. 4 wide for second. All this while the 53 is slowly getting away. And Alexander Rowe now up to second. He will try to chase down... Yeah, he'll try to chase down his rookie teammate. And now Ricky Johnson up to second. And a little story I should tell you all about Ricky Johnson here. So, before my injury, and before I got this brand new computer, I believe early July, I want to say, him and I did a little test session up here at Auto Club. We did a few races with Daniel Day. I clearly did not beat him or Daniel Day. I was struggling with that wheel. Oh, we got pit stops. But Ricky was the class of the field. That's what I was going to say before the pit stops ensued, as Dustin Davis now the race leader. But yeah, Ricky kicked my butt. That's basically all I'm going to say. If there's one thing you can take away from that, I'm no good at online racing on simulators, but hey, we'll get there with time and with practice. Surely. But it was here at Auto Club. It was the original California track. No, so not the new one that we have here. You see they're side by side. Will they pit? Here comes the 27. He's going to try and dive down. And thankfully he didn't pinch that 5 and cause an incident, as the 3 of Nathan Faden is now your race leader. Here goes the 35. He wants it in that car. That 88 is a lap down, but he still very much could have a factor in this battle, as he wants his lap back. And he'll get wedged behind the 4. And Zach Fitzwater going to be in trouble. He probably had the lift for that 3. He was slowing down to come to the pit lane. Where's that 53? He is back there behind Ricky, or she is back there behind Ricky Johnson and behind that 41 of Matt Dixon. I don't anticipate this is going to be a good result for them today. I mean, they slowed down well before coming to the pit lane. Same with Ricky and Matt Dixon there. So I imagine those two will be headed, or those 3 will not be anywhere close to a factor right now. It's up front in this pack. Who's leading this pack? It might be that 43. Scott Upton, I believe, is the race leader. We'll wait to cycle it around this time. If that's the case, that's the 3rd pit stop that 5 team of Dustin Davis has gotten shafted on. And it will be Scott Upton leads. Rusty Potts second, Dustin Davis in third, Jesse James is fourth, Alexander Rowe fifth, Zach Fitzwater up in sixth. I thought for sure that 3 cutting down in front of him, I thought for sure that would mess him up, but it surely did not. But right now they need to stay in a straight line, try to draft up to that 43 and the 9, as right now they're mano a mano for the race lead. And of course, the 2 Hendrick teammates there, Rusty Potts and Dustin Davis. We got 4 laps to go. Fitzwater just cracked the top 5. And what started out as a slow season for that 4 has slowly become a great start to the season. Of course, winning one of the double-header races at Phoenix. They're now running top 5 here. And guess what? We have lap traffic ahead again, presented by Zach Fitzwater's Angriness here. The relaps to go, and it will be a factor. That's Tim Randolph, yesterday's winner. And oh, they cut it close. It's all about where you catch them, and catching them in the corner is not a good thing. It caused the 9 to have to lift big time. And that's exactly what Scott Upton wants to see. And now can these 4 mount a run and catch that 43? We got 2 laps of racing to go. Of the guys in the top 5, the only one that has been, or the only 2 that haven't been to victory lane, Rusty Potts and Dustin Davis. See Zach Fitzwater aggressively up the track, trying not to let that 9 by. He knows he's got a 4th place run going. As we come to the white flag this time, it'll be 1 lap of racing to go, presented by Mitchell's Memes. Do we have another lapped car ahead? We do, and that is Casey Naneko in that 18. He could also have a factor on this finish. If they catch him in the corner, they will for sure be held up. And will Dustin Davis make a run? Because if he does, he could use that 18 as a pick. Oh, they get held up by the 18. Lap traffic moment presented by Fitzwater's Angriness on the white flag lap through turn 4. They're side by side. Fitzwater is going to push Scott Upton to the win at Auto Club in a photo finish. Upton can thank that 4 team later. I'm sure that's not what Fitzwater wanted to do, but his only other option was to hit that 18 car, or get behind that 18, and that wasn't going to help him. And Dustin Davis, by just a few inches, loses it. And Scott Upton, he won at Canadian Tire last season. He's a winner here at Auto Club this season. That's a great run for the sophomore driver from the New England area. And we want to thank you for watching. We're going to show you your results and standings. And we'll see you back here next weekend for race number 6 at Sonoma. And I want to remind you as well, when you look at the point standings, keep in mind the guys in the top 33 are locked into the next race. The guys below at 34th on back, they are not necessarily locked in. They will have to race their way in at Sonoma. So just want you to keep that in mind, and we will see you, of course, at Sonoma. Till then, goodbye everyone.